It is Tuesday, May 25th, 2021. Welcome into DIRTRACKR Daily. I'm Justin Fiedler. Today on the show, we'll look at tonight's racing between the Flo Late Models and Short Track Super Series and talk about who you'll see and what to watch for. I also jumped into some other racing I missed this weekend and have some thoughts. So let's jump in. Starting today, get ready. It's going to be a busy few days. There's going to be racing across the country somewhere on a dirt track every day this week. First up, the FloRacing Night in America Late Model Series is back in action tonight after a 2-week break. The series was supposed to race last Wednesday night at Marshalltown, but that event was rained out. 3 races have been completed so far of the 10, and we've had 3 different winners. Jonathan Davenport won the opener at Tyler County, Devin Moran won the second race at Atomic, and Kyle Larson is the most recent winner back on May 12th at Brownstown. Davenport currently leads the point standings over Moran, Tyler Erb, Mike Marlar, and Hudson O'Neill and Larson are in a tie for 5th. Tonight, the series heads to Tri-City Speedway in Illinois for what will be round number 4. Tri-City is a 3-ace mile track that hosts a lot of late model racing through the season and is a regular stop for series like the Summer Nationals, Lucas, Mars, and we had an MLRA weekend there in 2020 as well. Recent late model winners at the track include Billy Moyer and Mason Oberkramer during that MLRA weekend. Tyler Erb was the Lucas winner in July of 2020, and Bobby Pierce won the Summer Nationals stop last season. As for who we might see tonight, you can expect that Davenport and Moran will be in attendance, along with Trevor and Gordy Gundaker, Hudson O'Neill, Boom Briggs, Mike Marlar. Brandon Sheppard will be in his own B5, and Kyle Larson is back behind the wheel of the Rumley 6. And since we are in their backyard, we should see names like Shannon Babb, Bobby Pierce, and Frank Heckenass Jr. The one driver I'm a little surprised I haven't heard of being there is Tyler Erb. Tri-City has been a good track to him in recent years, and he's currently 3rd in the point standings. But remember, a driver only has to race 7 of the 10 nights to be eligible for the championship, so guys can and probably will miss some nights. We've seen some great racing from the series through the first 3 nights, and I wouldn't expect anything different tonight on a racy Illinois dirt track. If you can't attend, you can watch live on FloRacing. We'll have a full recap on tomorrow's show. If you're looking for a little modified fix tonight, the Short Track Super Series continues their run of Tuesday night races with the South region in action at New Egypt Speedway for $5,000 to win. Mike Mahaney currently leads the South region points after 4 events, and there have been different winners in each race so far this season. Matt Sheppard won at Georgetown, Andy Bacchetti at Sealands Grove, Matt Williamson at Port Royal, and Stuart Friesen won on April 27th at Delaware. Other drivers expected to race tonight include Tyler Dipple, Max McLaughlin, Anthony Perego, Billy Pouch Jr., Ryan Godown, and Dominic Buffalino. Sportsmen and 4-cylinders join the modifieds on the card for tonight with hot laps starting at 6 p.m. Eastern and racing at 7. If you aren't nearby, you can also watch this one live on FloRacing. I don't know about you, but I try and watch as much dirt racing each week as I can find time for. The big problem for me is that I work the weekends with my NASCAR job, so watching live dirt racing most weeks just really isn't an option for me. The on-demand stuff for watching races has been game-changing, I think. It's the main reason why the Monday episodes of the show don't usually get posted until the afternoon, because I spend the morning watching all of the stuff I missed on Saturday and Sunday. I'll watch the races from all the big national and regional series and fill in with any smaller stuff that I think looks interesting. The other great thing about the on-demand stuff is that I can fast forward through anything I don't want to watch. So if there's a caution or another division I don't really care about, I can jump through that stuff and get to the parts I want to see. This morning, I jumped back in and got caught up on some of the sprint car stuff I missed from the weekend, including some of the California shows and that Fast Series race at West Virginia. That revamped West Virginia Motor Speedway is a completely insane wild joy. It's a 5/8, but it feels like a very big 5/8. It feels like Talladega. It's huge. The sprint cars were definitely hauling the mail around that place on Saturday night. What was really neat, though, about that race is we had an interesting mix of both Ohio and Pennsylvania drivers. That track is kind of neutral ground between the 2 regions, and it was fun to see Anthony Macri and Danny Dietrich mix it up with guys like Cale Conley, Cole Duncan, Lee Jacobs, and Gary Taylor. In the end, Macri cruised to a 12-second victory and the $10,000 win. Absolutely dominating performance there from Anthony Macri. Out in California, between the King of the West race at Petaluma and the USAC CRA show at Paris, nobody made any friends on Saturday night. what do they say? We don't make friends at the racetrack because we bring our own. That was definitely the case. There was a big pileup right at the drop of the green in the King of the West race when pole sitter Justin Sanders and outside front row starter Andy Forsberg came together. Forsberg was done for the night, and the crash collected Dominic Scelzi, Kyle O'Phil, Tim Kading, and Michael Sellers. Kading made his displeasure with Sanders known under the caution flag on the front stretch. Sanders survived, though, and held off Bud Kading in the closing laps for his first series win of the season. Dominic Scelzi maintains the points lead over DJ Netto and Bud Kading. At Paris in the USAC CRA race, Brody Roa survived an early spin and came back through the field to win the 70th Salute to Indy. There were multiple incidents in this race as well, including a big pileup into turn 3 that collected basically the entire top 5, including leader Damian Gardner. Austin Williams and Rowe were the benefactors of that crash, but Williams didn't make it another complete full green flag lap. Roa's slider attempt into turn 3 on the restart didn't quite clear Williams, and the two made contact, sending Williams into the outside wall. Williams was done for the night. Roa went on to the win. Even with the issues, Damian Gardner still leads the CRA points over Austin Williams and Roa. This is one of the big benefits, I think, of the expanding streaming services and the ability to go find good racing every weekend. Even if you don't catch it live, I would definitely recommend you rolling back through and seeing what's available. Odds are you missed some good racing while you were out and about or watching other dirt races. In recent years, is there a racing series or a track or a region that maybe you've discovered through the streaming services or elsewhere that you weren't really expecting to enjoy that you really liked? Let me know in the comments below. I've become a really big fan of the California sprint car stuff lately. The kind of tight bull rings out there provide some really great racing, and those guys are not afraid to throw elbows. It's so satisfying to watch. And I like the mix of some of the up-and-comers like Justin Sanders against the veterans like the Kadings, Andy Forsberg. You got guys like Dominic Scelzi, Shane Golobic, Kyle Hurst when he shows up. There's so many good guys out there to watch and some great racing. But let me know in the comments if there's something you've discovered recently that you enjoy that you maybe didn't expect to enjoy. There are 4 items on the streaming schedule for today, all over on FloRacing. Besides Flow 24/7, there is the Short Track Super Series, like I mentioned, from New Egypt, the FloRacing Night in America late models at Tri-City, and there's IMCA action from Jackson Motorplex. To see the full daily streaming schedule with links to watch, visit DIRTRACKR.com/watch tonight. That's it for the show today. Hope everybody has a good Tuesday. If you have thoughts about the topics on today's show, please leave them in the comments below or tweet at me. You can find DIRTRACKR Daily where you get podcasts, plus YouTube and Facebook. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe and leave a review. You can follow DIRTRACKR on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at DIRTRACKR. And you can check out the website for all kinds of cool dirt racing stuff by visiting DIRTRACKR.com. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow for more DIRTRACKR Daily.